What if I told you that your thoughts aren't really yours? Your doubts, your fears, your suffering, what if they were planted inside you? What if the Demiurge doesn't just control the outside world, but your own mind? They don't need chains if they can make you imprison yourself. You don't need to be physically trapped if you believe you can't escape. This control doesn't come from laws, from force, or even from direct deception. It comes from within, planted in your thoughts, shaping your choices before you even make them. It makes you sabotage yourself, so you never even try to leave. Have you ever had a dream where you could fly, but something stopped you? What if that's how the Demiurge works? What if it plants the belief that you can't, so you never do? The ego, the Demiurge's inner voice. The ego isn't just a sense of self. It's the Demiurge's programming running inside you. Every time you think, I'm not good enough, that is the program running. Every hesitation, every fear of failure, that's not you. That's the system doing its job. Every time you shrink yourself to fit in, you are obeying an unseen master. But what if I told you, you can rewrite the code? The Demiurge isn't alone. It has enforcers. The archons aren't just external forces. They exist in patterns of fear, shame, and self-doubt. They thrive in cycles of negativity because suffering is their food. Every time you spiral into self-loathing, the system is strengthened. The world runs on your suffering. But what happens when you stop feeding the machine? You cannot fight the prison if you don't see it. Step 1. Recognize the thoughts that aren't yours. Step 2. Starve the archons. Stop feeding them with fear and self-doubt. Step 3. Reclaim your mind. The more you question, the weaker the illusion becomes. But how do you recognize what isn't you? Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts without judgment. Notice when a thought arises and ask yourself, is this thought based on truth or based on fear? Would I speak this way to someone I love? Who benefits from me believing this? The moment you question it, you begin breaking its power. Write down your thoughts and emotions without filtering them. When you look back, patterns start to emerge. You begin to see where the archons whisper the loudest. The negative thoughts, the intrusive doubts. These are parts of yourself that were rejected long ago. Confronting them weakens their grip. This is called shadow work, integrating the parts of you that were cast away. The archons thrive in unhealed wounds. When you shine light on them, they starve. The Demiurge's greatest fear isn't rebellion, it's awareness, because the moment you see the bars, you can break them. If this resonated with you, there's something else you need to see. I've put together a guide, something that goes deeper, something that lays it all out in a way I can't fully explain here. It's free, but it's not for everyone. If you feel called to it, you'll find the link below.